Are you aware of the danger of consuming Christian content? Now, that might seem weird, but hear me out on this. If you're watching this, you likely are a Christian or at least exploring Christianity. You probably go to a church and maybe you watch a lot of Christian things on social media or on YouTube. Maybe, like me, a lot of what you listen to while you're in your car is also Christian content. It's not only worship music, but it's podcasts and it's sermons. And in our world, in this time today, with the blessing of technology, we have never had more good Christian content and teaching available to us. But here's the danger: we can associate spiritual maturity with the amount of content that we are listening to. We can think that just because we are listening to a lot of sermons and watching a lot of Instagram reels that talk about Jesus, that it automatically means that we are growing in our faith with God. Yet it's a reminder in the book of James when he says, "Do not be those who merely hear the word, but those who do it." See, the measure of our maturity is not in how many Christian sermons or podcasts we listen to, but in our life's obedience and surrender to Jesus. It's not how much we listen to things, but how much we put it into practice. Now, listening to Christian content is good, but don't become a Christian who is so filled with knowledge, but it fails to live out in our lives. Don't become intellectually overweight, where our heads are full of things that we know, but our lives are devoid of living out the truth of the gospel. So, yes, watch Christian content, but always make sure that we are not just hearers of the word, but we're those who are putting it into practice in our lives also.